What's your name? Joe. Joe who? Hey Japan, wanna hang out this weekend? Sure America. I have Sundays off. Let's go for burgers and karaoke then. Okay. Sunday. Konnichiwa America-chan. How are you? Who are you? It's me, Japan. I'm ready to have fun. Japan gets a bit crazy when she's off work. At that moment Adolf knew allying with Japan would bring no good. Me, Japan. Thick anime thighs. Teacher, today we will learn about Japan. The kid who watches anime. The kid who watched a World War II documentary. The Japanese kid. Old people in anime. Kids in anime. Girls in anime. When you finally go to Japan, but there's no subtitles. Teacher, class, we are visiting Japan. Girls, wow, Japan is beautiful. Boys, Japan. Japanese corporations. Japan after inventing animateddies. The reason why Japan is group champion. Japan high-speed rail. We've carried billions safely across the country since 1964. US high-speed rail. We only run from Boston to DC and can't go higher than 82 miles an hour. Bus drivers in Japan went on a strike but continued to drive their routes while refusing to take fares from passengers. So keeping Japan on time but costing the bus companies gas on top of lost revenue. Because that's what heroes do. Japan, lol, we just bombed the shit out of a naval base. Germany, whose base? Japan, the United States. Germany, oh my ducking god. When you visit Japan and they keep saying a certain US state every morning. Short history of Japan. Japan. Sad weeb, cute anime girls. In Japan you are not allowed to take down airplanes with your dick. Wow, this place looks like a good spot to have hot lesbian Shreks with my sister. Linguists looking at Japanese and the years it takes to learn to read after learning the entire Korean alphabet in 45 minutes. Japan. Bombs a few American boats. America. Totally annihilates to Japanese cities in response. Japan. How the hero beats the bad guy. Japan. Western animation. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. If it's illegal to be fat in Japan, then how do you explain the sumo wrestlers? I only have one question. Would you drink this? Homo milk. I think I'll leave my hometown and go on vacation this year. No PTO. Round trip $2,106. Never again. Japan better watch the duck out. How Japan turned the United Kingdom into a cute anime girl. We're entering waifuism levels that shouldn't be possible. To combat declining birth rate, Japan to begin offering breeding visas to foreigners. Weebs, my time has come. Taking a fat man to Japan. Taking a fat man to Japan. When you lose NNN due to an animated pic on your feed, I'll never forgive the Japanese people thinking that Japan building a life-sized Gundam will lead to a robot revolution. Japan who's building it for the Godzilla boss battle in December. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. 1908, French artist Émile Coll invents animation. Japan. I'm gonna make some weird shit. When you realize feudal Japan is medieval. Laughs in samurai. Japan doesn't sugarcoat their clothing sizes. Size. Fat. New car smell not doing it for you. In Japan you can buy high school girl scent air freshener. Japanese otaku finds way to get the smell of a high school girl in his car passenger seat. Every day, we stray further from God. Food at school. Japan, USA, Finland, Russia. Did you know? Japan's flag is also a pie chart of how much Japan is Japan. 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 Be the American the Japanese think you are. USA, Japan, Pearl Harbor, Japan, USA, atomic bombs, USA, Japan, anime, Japan, USA, Netflix adaptation. You are loved by us, but we do not grant you the rank of anime. This is outrageous. It's unfair. How can one be loved by the anime community and not be an anime? Take a seat. Cartoon. A Japanese barbecue. Japan. A depression. Anime. Europe and USA. Demons can't be cute. Japan. How the world thinks of incest. How Japan thinks of it. I personally find the forbidden love between siblings quite exciting. What do you mean my flight to Japan tomorrow has a relation to this big? Both are completely unrelated. Backlash as Japanese companies ban women from wearing glasses at work because they give a cold impression. People with glasses fetish. I'll never forgive the Japanese. Toilets everywhere else in the world. Japanese toilets. Germany. Alright, let's keep America out of this war. Japan. You haven't seen shit. I'm the Elon Musk of bad ideas. Everyone. Hahaha, everyone from Alabama ducks their sister. Japan. When the Japanese mangaka and novel writers need cool names for their characters and abilities. German dictionary. I can milk you. In Japan, often broken objects are repaired with gold. Me in Japan. Vaporeon has just been announced as the official mascot of Japan's Water Day on August 1st. Manufacturers are putting champagne cabinets in cars, but Audi Japan saw a rice cooker would be the perfect optional extra. Mom, can we get McDonald's? No McDonald's, there's rice in the car. When you visit Japan and they keep saying a certain US state every morning. Japanizing beam. What kind of ducking Doritos do they have in Japan? Japan's economy. Hentai. Porn. Samurai swords shop. Anime. European arrival to Japan. Wow, these guys really like the number 10. Sashimi rolling their hating. Japanese salaryman in video games. Japanese salaryman in anime. Japanese salaryman in real life. What Japanese samurai looked like. What I want them to look like. Japan, we can offer a lot of good services, but we are the best on drawing hot 2D girls. Rest of the world. Lucky for you. That's what I like. Now this is art. Hey, this game world isekai story is good. I'd like to see more like this. Japan. 200,000 units are ready, with a million more well on the way. Bottom ranked sumo wrestler burst into tears after winning first championship. Tears of Japanese pride. Japan, when the rest of the world hated them, their economy was ruined and 2 of their cities got nuked. India in 1949, gifting 2 elephants to cheer them up. Drones in America. Drones in Japan. Japan. Have you ever seen cartoon characters with big tits naked? The whole world. No. Would you like to? In sense of the world. Japan. Thailand. India. Australia. Japan according to my weeaboo girlfriend. Japan according to my World War II veteran grandpa. Oh no. Anyway. The rest of the world. Japan. Bullet trains. Robot store staff. Electronic toilet seats. talking showers, fax machines, floppy disks, paper filing, cash society. Write strong female character, Hollywood. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger. Because I do it infinitely more than you. Japan. Alcohol is the best medicine. Ohio. Ohio. European dragon. Chinese dragon. Japanese dragon. Japan breaks some of America's ships. America. Parry this, you ducking casual. This annual contest picks the most beautiful boobs in all of Japan. At the Biope, or Beautiful Boobs contest, judges determine the most beautiful breasts. Certified judge. Me with low grades in biology. Japan. Japan breaks internet speed record with a 319 terabytes per second data transfer. Still, Japan will be getting. Calling teenage girls by their first name in Japan. Calling teenage girls by their first name anywhere else in world. Kings and emperors in popular media. Western. Japan. Moms in cartoon. Moms in anime. Goddess Hestia according to the Greeks. Goddess Hestia according to America. Goddess Hestia according to Japan. TV shows in USA. TV shows in Japan. The hardest part of breaking up with a Japanese girlfriend is having to drop the bomb on her twice before she gets it. Traditions. Traditions Japan. USA. You look just like him. Japan. This is my grandmother. I've came back to the past trying to fix my life problems. But I've ended up banging her. Now she's waiting for my child, which happens to be my mother. Back to the Future didn't tell me time travel could become this mess. Google Earth. Google Earth for Japan. In Japan, broken objects are often repaired with gold. Me in Japan. Is it illegal to be black? Is it illegal to be blackmailed by your student? They had us in the first half. Not gonna lie. America, we need reinforcement. Japan, I got you fam. What guys think girls want? I got you some flowers. Thank you. What girls really want? I got you a mountaineer's axe with heart-shaped holes and bronze reinforced shaft from Japan. Muromachi period, 14th century. I ducking love you. This is Japan. Everyone can be pervy. I yearn for true gender equality. Technically all anime girls flat-chested because they are 2D. Meanwhile, in Japan. And I took that personally. Japan builds a 60 feet tall robot. Everyone. Wow, what can it do? Japan. Europeans. My chocolate is better than yours. Americans. No. My chocolate is better. Amateurs. What was that punk? Japanese people. Amateurs. In Japan, girls buy boys gifts on Valentine's Day. The rest of the world to Japan. You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. Horrible things the USA has done to Japan. Japan is the only country to pixelize porn. Also Japan is the only country to have been nuked. Coincidence? I think not. Greek gods. Egyptian gods. Norse gods. Japanese gods. Snow sculptures in Japan. Snow sculptures where I live. This is a boy. This is a girl. Japanizing beam. Everyone. Canadians are the most polite people on earth. The Japanese hold my beer. After an historic victory against Germany, Japanese players left their changing room at Califor International Stadium like this. They even left behind self-made origami cranes. You were born too late to meet Da Vinci, and too soon to have a time machine and go to meet Da Vinci, but just in time to see him become an anime girl with 70 doujins. Did you know you can rent a girlfriend in Japan for real? Rent a girlfriend. Rom-com anime is based on a real service that exists in Japan. You can choose a girl from the website who will then act as your girlfriend. Weebs, my calling has come. Japan's capital be like Kyoto, Tokyo. Top 30 countries in the world who love hentai the most. They are known as the Big Three. People who like Japan because of anime. People who like Japan because of its culture and traditions. People who like Japan because of cars, illegal racing and drifts. People who like Japan due to the Yakuza. No, it's all corporate propaganda. Japan. Nobody. Japanese products. Facing plummeting birth rates, Japan has resorted to bribery to get people having kids. I'll pay you $50,000 for each confirmed pregnancy, personally, by any means necessary. I'll pay you $1 million if you knock up your redacted. I blame Japan for my taste in women. No one. Americans according to Japan. In Japan, if a tree is in the way of road building, they hind the roots and move it. Everyone liked that. Japan. Sad weeb, cute anime girls, Nico Cafe. I want one with a complete Chad who doesn't know he's a Chad. A Hideyoshi, a Yandere, a Chuni, an Oni-san, a blonde tsundere that acutely loses, a very gay but manly guy. A MILF, Joker from Persona 5, a depressed lolly, a narrator, an ape girl, 240 chapters and a lot of filler. We make mangas here. I got it ready, Squidward. Class in Japan. Class in America. Japan in reality. Japan in anime. The subway stations near me. The subway stations in Japan. Bullying according to the Japanese. Come on. Touch my boobs. No. Please no. Bullying according to the Americans. Die human garbage. Pope Francis wears custom anime coat while in Japan. Coach, he trained for 4 years to win the gold only to crash. What on earth could have distracted this man? What people think subway stations are like in Japan. What they're actually like. Tokyo in real life. Tokyo in Americans' movies. Ancient Japanese demons. Modern Japanese demons. Perhaps Japan has progressed over the years. Animated is research institute. Animated is expert. Traditional Japanese inn offers its guests cat companions to spend the night with. There are no words on God's green earth that can describe how spectacularly invest I am. Japanizing beam. Anime from Japan. Anime from USA. The whole world freaking out about toilet paper. Japan laughs in Japanese toilet. Escalated gaming. That one moment you realize you can't remember what the voice in your head sounds like, so you play said voice in your head, only to realize there is no voice.